Sure, it's glamorous, sure, it's a dream come true, but just like any other kind of life, you win some and you lose some when you're living the life of a K-pop artist. I've always wanted to sit down with a fellow K-pop artist to have a heart-to-heart about this job and let them know, hey, I feel you. And now finally, I get to do just that. Joining me in the studio for a Monday segment, I Feel You, is NVee of the K-pop girl group BLACKSWAN. Hi, NVee!
Hello!
How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
No, welcome back to you. Welcome back to me.
Yeah, welcome back to the both of us.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
It's the start of a new week. How are you feeling?
New week. Yes, I'm feeling both tired and refreshed at the same time.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel the same.
Yeah.
Cause it's like
it's Monday.
Yeah, I think I've been getting a lot more sleep lately, or at least going to bed not at like 6 a.m. More like I go to bed early now.
Me too.
Not because I want to, because my body, it just passes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been waking up at like 5, 6 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with my time. But it's been good.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful for my children because they've been sleeping in
Longer?
longer.
We love that.
Like 2 days ago, Shiani, my second, the baby, he was sleeping throughout the night, so he didn't wake up once. But although yesterday he did wake up a few times because the pacifier fell off. So cute. Oh. But he still he slept over throughout the night.
Good.
So thanks to him, I got to sleep too.
We love that. And now, at least I'm not a parent yet, later in life. But I can understand because when I babysit my nieces and nephews, obviously when they were newborns, I wouldn't get a lot of sleep if it was my shift to help. And so I understand. At least somewhat I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you have a nephew, I'm sure you
nice to
understand.
Sleep in, you know?
Mm-hmm. You should come in someday. You come over to our house someday and experience.
You know, you can invite me anytime.
Yeah.
My weekends are free.
Mm-hmm. We can order pizza.
Yeah.
And look after. I babysit my two kids.
You said you want Shiu to learn more English.
That too.
And of course, I want to
too.
learn more Korean. And basically, Shiu and I are at the same somewhat level.
You know, he has improved Korean. Shiu has improved so much. Every day he's saying something new, and it surprises me all the time.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
Their brains like to soak things up more. He's probably at a higher level than me, but
he's so funny. Like every day, it's amazing how his language skill improves every single day. A few days ago, I was so stressed out, so I was to my youngest boy, 6-month-old. I was like, Shin Shian. That's all I said. But of course, I guess Shiu felt the anger in my voice. I was like, Shin Shian, and then Shiu was like, Mom, he's a baby. 애기니까 울지. He's crying because he's a baby. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. I just said 신지연. That's all I said. He said he felt the anger in my voice. And then he said, 웃기는 소리 하지 마세요.
Dang!
I'm like, okay, sorry. So you always have to be careful when you're around toddlers because they're 24/7 CCTV.
Here's the thing about like toddlers especially, because I think toddlers and just babies and young children, they know like the environment, like their nunchi is really good.
Oh, tell me about it.
So even if you're trying to fake it, they can tell that you're upset, sad, or angry, or all of this. So that's why they always say to make sure your kids are, you know, in a nice environment. Yeah, even if it's like you're teaching them like a lesson to do this, still.
Absolutely.
Because they soak things up so easily.
So easily. Sometimes their nunchi is faster than adults. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think we all had good nunchi when we were kids. But then we grew up, and then, so we still have, some people have better nunchi than others, but it's like, I don't know, maybe some people just lose their nunchi as they grow up.
Yeah, but children, they're so pure and innocent, they feel you. They know, they know the emotions. Like, they know what's going on right away. You know what I'm talking about, right? The nunchi.
The fact he said that, that's so funny. That's so funny. What the heck? I love how kids are so blunt and honest.
They are.
But it's
yes.
it's not a rude blunt, or it's just, sometimes kids need to teach us a lesson too.
Yeah.
Because even adults can be a little dramatic sometimes, and they don't need to do things. So it's like,
That's right.
but
I love their honesty.
yeah. Sometimes it's a little bit too much. I remember I was working at a summer camp, and there is this one kid in my group that I was obviously looking over, and we were at the pool, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he's like 6 or 7, and he's just like looking up at me, and he's like looking me up and down. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? He was like, counselor, you're just all legs. And I'm like, what? I was like, what do you mean I'm all legs? It's like, you're just body, you're too tall, but this half is really short, but you're just all legs. And the thing is, I get this so much. It's not just kids that say this. Everybody, this is their exact thing. You're just all legs. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Kids.
But love the brutal honesty.
I love
it's
them.
just hard sometimes.
It's hard, yeah.
He's like, you've been getting sleep lately? You got dark circles under your eyes. I was like, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, they're so funny. I can't have enough of them.
One thing I am not looking forward to when I hopefully have kids.
I think I'm gonna miss this moment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to enjoy it as much as I can.
Love it.
So funny, yeah. Anyway, so how's the weather outside right now?
I don't like today's weather.
Me too.
I don't like the weather lately. It's not hot, but it's just humid. It's humid and sticky. I don't like
stuffy.
it. Yeah.
Is it raining outside?
When I was outside, it wasn't raining, but I think it had rained.
I think it might rain.
Yeah. I don't like rainy weather.
Me too. How are you coping with the heat and the rain?
Really, what heat? I've
Isn't
been
it
waiting
hot?
for the heat. Where is the heat?
Oh,
Because my
really?
first 2 summers here, this will be my 3rd summer, has been scorching by this time. But now it's just, I like it.
Really?
Right now it's really nice weather. It's like it's not hot. It's not hot in my opinion. It's just close to hot. It's like warm. It's in between warm and hot, but it's not hot.
To me, I feel really hot these days.
Really?
Yeah. Yesterday I didn't go out. I opened the window and I felt the stuffiness and the heat. I closed the window. I just stayed inside all day. I didn't want to go out.
Maybe it's because I'm not outside during the day. Because usually
That's probably why you stayed inside. Yeah.
I'll be
That's
outside
why.
at dawn. Sometimes I'll take walks at like 3 or 4 a.m.
You have to go out at 3 and 4 p.m. and we'll talk about it again.
Okay. I'll try and see it. I'll try and be outside on a day where the sun is out. But even when the sun is out, it's fine.
Maybe you were only out when it was
a
rather...
nice day?
Yeah, it was a nice day.
We will see. I'm just waiting because it's not hot right now.
But the 장마 season, the rainy season, is coming soon.
It's July, right?
It's gonna come very soon. I think it's gonna be here soon.
Because usually in the U.S., our rainy season where I live in D.C., our rainy season is April. That's why we like to call April showers. So yeah, I'm used to that. But then out here, the rainy season is in like mid summer. I'm like,
I think it comes in like end of late June and early July.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's the
But
rainy
the rainy
season.
season is scary.
It is scary. You need to get your rain boots ready.
I still don't have rain boots.
Oh,
I need to buy some. I've always wanted to have rain boots so I can like splash and go outside and splash in puddles. It's been a childhood dream of mine, but I haven't been able to make that happen yet. But hopefully maybe I will.
You can do that. You can aim for that this summer, this rainy season.
Okay, let's hope it's good rainy season.
I want to buy a really extra large umbrella.
Why?
Because I have more family members.
Oh, right, so you can fit more under the umbrella. Okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, wouldn't that be heavy?
Small. Maybe, but I still want like a really big umbrella. I don't have any big umbrellas, just a small one. So
I got like 15, 20 umbrellas at home just because I always forget to take an umbrella with me when it's raining, so I have to go buy one. But yeah.
Me too. All right, so we'll chat some more after a song break. Here is 50/50 with Pookie. We just heard Pookie by 50/50. What a cute song.
It is a really cute song. And the dance is also really cute too.
It's a cute title too, Pookie. Let's take a look at some comments. Ooh, Matahari says, greeting for Princess NVee. Princess NVee, I absolutely love your new show. Anything food related, I'm present. Hope you are taking care of your stomach after all that spicy food.
Don't worry, they give us this, I don't know the name of it, but they give us this thing to drink to coat our stomachs before we eat spicy food.
Does it help
coats
you?
it, yeah. It coats your stomach, so when you eat a lot of spicy food, it won't like hurt your intestines, basically. So either that, and then I also bring like things that help with like acid reflux or like just acid in general. I take those after too. Don't worry, I'm okay.
And would you like to read the next comment?
Of course. King Lindo TV says, yay, it's Queen NVee and Queen Hyerim back together, and oh my god, looks like they finally got you, but you're still is the queen of spicy food. In Ohio, the weather doesn't know what it wants to do. It could be hot and rainy or randomly snowy. You know, I can understand that. DC is the same. The weather is like very finicky, so like one day it'll be really hot, one day it'll be really cold, one day it'll be rainy, the next day it'll be like some sort of weather.
It was like that
bipolar.
It was like that in Seoul too.
Really?
It's been quite unpredictable.
Seoul, I think it's nice and it knows what it's doing. It just takes a long time to get to know what it's doing. Like the cold lasted so long.
You need to spend more time outdoors.
This
and then you won't be saying this.
You telling me you're indoor too much.
Yeah.
You're right. Everybody needs, actual air and sunlight. The vitamin D is good for your skin. I don't get any vitamin D, which is why I'm so pale. But it's okay. I'll try and get. I've been getting more air nowadays.
That's good.
I'll try and do better.
All right. And Janice says, welcome, NVee.
Hello.
Common Picture says, NVee, your hair looks so cute.
Oh, thank you. I have a bear hair
that's
tie.
cute. A bear hair band.
It's a hair tie. It just has it's on the hair tie.
It looks like white chocolate.
Yeah, it does. Cute. It's in honor of Micah because I didn't bring her today because I didn't eat her.
Ambiguous Radish says, some people really have no nunchi, but I think some people have it but just ignore it. LOL.
Could be. Everybody has a different story on why they don't have good nunchi or want to have good nunchi.
Nunchi is such an important thing, especially in Korea.
Especially, I think
it's all about nunchi.
I think just in the world in general, especially in the work environment or in a very serious, problematic environment, you gotta have good nunchi. If you don't have good nunchi, you're not gonna understand anything.
Yeah.
Work on it.
Nunchi and sense. Having great sense and having some nunchi. I think those are the most important factors in when you're doing 사회생활, when you're working. Do you agree?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Speaking of which, it reminds me of a song called No Nunchi by Sam Kim. That's a good song.
I do not know this one.
I don't remember what it was about, but it's a good song. No Nunchi.
Maybe we can have it for a lesson. I think
Yeah,
we've already had a
maybe.
nunchi lesson before, but maybe we can do it again with this other song.
Oh, yeah. And what is nunchi, says Mildred Anyunuebo. Good question.
Basically, like, nunchi, if you can translate it in English, would be reading the room.
That's right.
That's what it would be. So, like, let's say you're in a room with, like, your friends and you just walk in there and then there's, like, this weird vibe that's going on between these two people. And it's like, you know that wording where it's like, the elephant in the room?
Yeah, elephant in the room.
Some people will just be like, were you two fighting? Or like doing all this stuff.
No
Obviously,
nunchi.
if you have no nunchi and you just say that,
Yeah.
do you think they really want to talk about them fighting or personal experience? Let's say your crush is in the room and then your best friend or like someone else comes in and you're like, oh, you like him, huh? I can see you making all googly eyes at him.
Oh my
Like,
gosh. That's no nunchi. Great explanation.
Exactly. This is
what
basically
nunchi
what,
is.
like, read the room, read people's emotions.
Yes.
And then if you know that, it's like, oh, she has a crush on him. I'll talk about it with her later and not just say it in front of the guy.
That's right. So having no nunchi means being clueless and missing social cues. And 눈치를 보다 would mean to walk on eggshells. 눈치를 보다. Do you 눈치 봐 a lot?
I think everybody does. I think everybody at some point has that experience. Whether
There
it be
are
like
people-
a
yeah.
work thing or just some people, you know.
Because some people really don't 눈치 봐.
Maybe they just don't care. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It just means they're not afraid to just say things, you know?
I think 적당한 눈치 would be best. Like, not too much, not too less.
Like, yeah, you can be
A
blunt,
moderate
but you can
amount.
be also know when to say things.
That's right, exactly. Maria Clara says it's kind of a social skill.
You guys,
Really
it's something
is.
everybody has to learn.
Right.
And we've already
Yes.
had it since our childhood. It's just some lose it and don't care. And that's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm still learning 눈치 and sense. It's
We all are. I think you're going to
That's
learn it until the day you die.
That's right. And would you like to read the next message?
Of course, BB says, I'm never good at reading the room. I try to, but I'm just socially awkward. You know what? It's okay. Actually, I don't know. Like, it's because I'm also socially awkward as well.
Me too.
But there's people who are more observant of other people's, like, they watch more. Me, let's say I go to a friend's birthday party or I'm just at an event, I'm not going to be the one I'm not a social butterfly, so I'm not going to be the type to go talk to people.
Yeah.
I'm just an observer. I like to watch. I like to people watch. That might sound really weird.
No,
it's not in a bad
with you,
way.
yeah.
It's just when I'm at an event, I would prefer to observe other people, and then if someone wants to come talk to me, that's great. I don't think you're socially awkward.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
It's just something you gotta work on. It's okay. And then they go on and says, hello, Princess NVee and very pretty DJ Hyerim. How was your weekend? I hope you have a really great day ahead. The performance video was so good. Your red hair especially looked so pretty. This time, Delhi got the rare April-May showers and extremely hot June. And now we're waiting for, the monsoon season. Oh, good luck. The monsoon season is not fun. That I've heard. I've never been in it, but yeah. Good luck! Be safe.
Yes. Kitty Girl 140 says in Malaysia, especially East area, raining season will start in November. November. So
Well, I guess
late.
sometimes
And last until January.
Oh, interesting. Well, then again, some areas don't have like a. I don't think, does Malaysia have like a winter? Like a
I don't think so.
like snow, cold weather? Because I don't think it does.
I think it's always...
But correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, me
that
too.
would make
I thought
sense.
it's always hot there.
That's what I think
yeah,
too.
I'm not sure. Please let us know. Tidal Wave says April showers bring May flowers.
Exactly. And lots of pollen and lots of allergies. We love that.
Flower allergies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want me to read this one? Mildred
Año Nuevo.
Nuevo, right? I hate rainy season. I hate getting soaked. And I hate it because my cats will get soaked too. And I'm just too scared for them to get the flu that could lead to parvovirus and distemper.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. I hope they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's rainy season in the Philippines from June to just December. That's a long rainy season.
That is.
Sometimes until January. And then the summer season will start from March to May. But sometimes what happens is the opposite. It's still hot during rainy season. Oh my gosh.
The rainy season.
I've heard the Philippines is so beautiful, but if you have to deal with that long rainy season, oh my goodness. Fighting.
Fighting. Lumina Blink Forever says hi, NVee.
Hi, Lumina.
The next.
Raining Stars Force says, in Cali, if you live by the beach, we have June gloom when it's cloudy and overcast in the morning. Do you have any tips keeping cool in hot, humid weather? Of course. You're talking to a girl that used to live in DC, the East area where it's constantly humid.
Oh.
Go to the convenience store, the one that starts with the 7. I don't know if I can actually say the name, so I won't. And get yourself a Slurpee. Get yourself a Slurpee, especially on, I think, July 11th. They have a free Slurpee day on July 11th because of the date. But yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, everyone. We're all dealing with the rainy season and all of these
Humid weather.
crazy weather. Brianna Joseph says, I actually like rainy season, especially as a student, because that's when I'm usually home. It makes the atmosphere perfect for a lazy day. Snuggle under the blankets with a good book and snacks. Weather in Florida is also super bipolar.
Actually, I agree with you on this. If I get a day where I can stay in and it's raining and watch a good movie under the blankets or read a good book, that's the best days I'll ever have. So, thank you for reminding me of that. That was that was a nostalgic moment. I like that.
I'm reminded of when I was in university and I had to do a summer course during the rainy season.
Why?
And it was pouring throughout my summer course time, and it was not the best. But I still got an A+.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ew! Why would you? Did you get to choose this? Did you yourself choose a summer course, or?
I did.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why?
I don't know.
Maybe you just wanted to get school finished early. I don't know. Maybe.
Because during the semester, I wanted my schedule to be a little 여유 있어, a little more flexible, and I wanted to have more space. So it wasn't like a tight schedule. So I had some flexibility and some space in between my schedule. So I had to take summer course to
not have a full.
That's right, to get the credits.
Yeah. Okay, I will excuse you for that because I've never heard of anyone who wants to do summer.
I didn't want to do summer course.
Yeah. But you did it, and now you don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I finally graduated.
Me too.
And but then?
But then again, I might go back to school.
Oh.
I haven't decided yet if I want to go back to school or do like online courses. But I've been talking to my mom about it, that I might. We'll see.
We'll see. KS says, who's the social butterfly in Black Swan?
Part2, Shreya, and Gabby.
Except for you. Everyone but you.
They're all E's. I mean, Shreya has told me lately that she likes to stay in more and only go out with her close friends sometimes. But, you know, everybody, yeah, they're all way more social than me. So,
if you ask me about the Wonder Girls, there is definitely one person, one big social butterfly in our group, and that's Sonye 언니.
Really?
She knows everyone. and she's never home. Like she's always
out meeting people.
She knows everybody. Yeah, she's the social butterfly.
There's always has to, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Some people like meeting people, making new friends, being out. Some people don't like staying inside.
That's right.
And then there's the other people who are like, no.
Who never go out.
My room is my friend. My bed is my friend, or whatever they like to do inside. I am that person.
I think I'm somewhere in between.
Yeah?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
I don't mind going out. It's sometimes it can be a little hard. But it's nice to meet new people. I like to meet new people.
So when you meet new people, there are some people who whose energy gets drained, and some people who gets refreshed, who gets more energy from meeting people.
I'm the person who my social battery runs very quickly. It goes in and out, but yeah.
Same here. Yeah. All right, and one last comment. Would you like to read it?
Of course. Shnita Purti. Apologies if I messed up your name. Hello, everyone, with a smiling emoji. Hello! Thank you for joining us today.
Right, and if you're just tuning in right now, we're joined by NVee of BLACKSWAN to talk about the K-pop artist's life on I Feel You. So we were talking about plushies and ugly dolls earlier in our introduction, in our opening. So we already know about Micah, but do you have any other plushies?
At home in the U.S. in my mom's place, I still have a lot of my dolls that I had when I was a kid, and
really,
I had like 3 or 4 teddy bear dolls when I was a baby, and one of them was Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and then one of I don't know if I can say the name, but you know, the colorful bears that love to care. And I had a pink one, and I still have her. Because that was the one where they put scent in it, and she was a strawberry scented bear that loves to care. And I love her. I think she's the one that remains, so I still have her. So all of my stuffed animals or stuff are at home because it's very nostalgic. I don't like to throw away things that I had when I was. If I have memories, I like to keep them.
I think I'm the opposite with you.
Really?
I don't have any of them.
It's easy for you to throw things, like either give or like throw things. It's easy for you. Okay.
Especially with dolls. I'm not a big fan of dolls.
Why? Not a bad thing. I'm just curious.
I don't know. I used to be when I was a child, but not anymore. And I bought some dolls for my kids, but they're boys, so they're really not into dolls. So over the weekend, I put my toys away, my dolls away. And I still have it at home, but I'm going to give it away to people who want it more.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe you're just the type of person, especially since you have kids now, you're surrounded by toys. And whether, you know, they're dolls or not. But I mean, I guess that's probably, there's nothing wrong with that.
I hope I won't regret it.
Maybe it's because I'm just nostalgic and I like to keep things. But it's also easy for me to throw things away. Like clothes or like stuff like that, it's easy for me to throw. But if it has a memorable sense or it's a gift that someone has given to me, I tend to keep it. Like if it's from family, friends, or like from Lumina, I tend to keep those things. Because it's like something that was made or given to you by the heart. So it's like a nostalgic, very memorable moment.
Yeah. So there are a few dolls that I kind of regret throwing or giving it away. I hope it won't happen this time. I don't know. Yeah, dolls. Do you know the Chi doll?
Of course.
Do you know what the monkey doll? You have one?
One of my friends gave it to me while I was back in DC.
That was the only doll that I remember as a childhood. I really liked that doll, and I asked my parents to buy it for me, and they said they'll only give it to me if I get a 100 in my test. On my test.
Oh, wait. No, I don't have these.
Oh.
I don't have this one. But the one on my bag is a something similar, I guess.
I wanted a big Chi-Chi, the fluffy, furry Chi-Chi doll.
He's cute.
And yes, I remember that. He's cute, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because it reminds me of wait, they're saying that I can show it. So this is what it is. I can't say the name.
Oh, this
or
doll.
we're gonna cover that at least. This doll is very popular and trending
viral
nowadays. So this is a doll that my friend, when we were in DC, she gave it to me as a gift.
Yeah.
And these are really hard to buy. And
Yes.
I like to keep it because, you know, my friend gave it to me as a gift, so I like to keep things. But honestly, I would I wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't buy it,
me
especially
too.
if it's too hard to buy. If it was from a gift, I like it. But I wouldn't buy it myself just because, I don't know, the smile's creepy, guys. The smile's creepy. The smile is so creepy, but it's cute and creepy at the same time. But it's nice. I like it. It's nice and fluffy.
So this doll is is trending these days. And I heard in order to buy this doll, you need to, it comes in a blind box. So you don't know what doll you're getting.
I have no idea.
I think that's their marketing
I'm pretty
strategy.
sure that's what I've heard how it works. So, yeah, you don't get to choose. Yeah, you don't get to choose the doll. Yeah, you don't get to choose the doll. Like, because some people would be like, oh, I want this color. No.
And then you have to buy it until you get that doll.
Until you get that color, basically.
Isn't that great marketing?
Are they expensive, though?
I don't know.
I know they sell out easy, but are they expensive? Are they affordable?
I heard another trend is keeping the tag on. Did you know that? Like
really? Like
when
this?
you buy a doll and you keep the tag on.
This tag, right?
Not that one. Like the price tag. Yeah.
I think.
So I saw someone who kept the tag on. I asked, oh, why didn't you take it off? Yeah, and she said it's a trend. So I thought, oh. Yeah, is this trend coming back? Keeping the tag on.
It's a thing. I don't even think it's just for toys or dolls or anything like that. People will also keep the tags on their clothes. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just a styling thing, which is not bad. It's just interesting because usually back in I'm gonna sound old. Back in my days, if you have your clothes tag on, they're like, oh, you forgot to take the tag off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, forgot, thank you. But now it's okay. Don't know how that's a trend or why it's a trend. Please let me know why. And just so I can understand, but it's an interesting trend.
Yeah. I remember I think late 90s. It was a trend to keep your tag on when 서태지 and 아이들, this famous K-pop idol, they kept all the tags on, and that was a trend in the K-pop industry too, among the teenagers and like youngsters.
Because usually when you keep the tag on things, it's so you can return them after. Like you can be able to return it. So if it's really expensive outfit and you're just renting it for the night and then want to, take it back, then that's okay. Yeah.
But for fashion.
But it's for fashion. I actually have one jacket where it's not the actual like price tag, but it's like a tag looking thing that's on the back of your jacket. And so that, I'm fine with that. But if it's like the actual price tag, yeah.
I can't stand the price tag. I just have to cut it off.
Yeah, it annoys me.
Yeah, it's very bothersome.
Yes.
All right, it's time for our next song break. So let's listen to Teddy Bear by Stacy. That was Teddy Bear by Stacy. Another cute song. Teddy Bear.
Love that song.
What a cute song. And now for our mini Korean lesson for this week. We're going to listen to the song Dolphin by Oh My Girl. Do you know this song?
If it was played in their concert that I went to, yes.
I'm sure they did. Da, 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 da.
Oh, of course, yes, I know this song.
So the first expression we're going to look at is 엉망이야.
Okay.
Can you guess what it means?
No, I have not heard this one.
엉망이야. 엉망 means a wreck, a mess, a ruin.
Oh, so like my room. Okay, yes, I
Yes,
do.
you got the message.
Yes.
엉망. 내 방이 엉망이야. My room is a mess.
Okay,
엉망.
okay.
My house is a mess. 집이 엉망이야.
엉망이야. Okay.
In the song, they say 머리가 엉망이야. My hair is a mess.
I get that sometimes too.
Or it can even refer to your emotion, like 기분이 엉망이야. I feel like a mess.
I'm gonna need to remember this.
Yeah, so you can use this in a lot of different
a lot of
situations.
things? Okay.
Yeah, like when you say mess in English, that's 엉망. You could just say 엉망. Okay. 엉망이야. What else? Yeah, many situations like your handwriting, for example. My handwriting is 엉망.
Is it really?
Yeah, when I write fast,
Okay, yeah,
I feel
that's
bad.
Understandable.
I remember in university when I was doing exam assignments, I felt bad for the professors because they had to read my handwriting and it's so 엉망. Like, sorry.
It's okay. It gives
professors.
them time to really understand what you're trying to say.
Sometimes I have to look twice to see what I wrote down. Oh. So what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word mess or 엉망?
My room.
Your room.
Which is still a mess.
Me too. Yes.
Always a mess.
Always a mess. 엉망. Yeah. I wish it was 깨끗해. Clean.
Yeah, that would be nice. Eventually.
Or another example could be something like 음식은 맛있었는데 서비스가 엉망이었어.
Yep.
You can guess what it means. right?
Yeah.
Like the food was good.
The food was good, but the service was a mess. It was
That's
horrible.
right. That's happened.
I think
before.
everybody's has had a bad service experience more than a couple times in their life.
Oh, so I'm curious. Are you like when you go to a restaurant and you don't like the food? For example, if it's true, it tastes like.
Are you asking if I get them so I can for them to send it back to give me another?
Do you tell them that the food is tasting a certain way, or do you just
eat it?
Eat it and never come back?
Yeah, I'm the type of person.
Me too.
Unless like I'm really hungry or it's a really bad day and I just wanted this one meal that was supposed to be really good, maybe. But I'm the type of person, I'm like a non-confrontational person. So I'm like, oh, this isn't what I ordered, or this is burnt, or like this and this. Usually I'll just okay, we'll just eat it and get over it.
Yeah.
Some people are not like that.
Right?
Some people are like,
has to.
This is
confirm.
wrong.
Yeah.
Send it back and give me another one. And sometimes I love when I have family or friends like that. But at the same time, I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do anything. It's okay.
Me
He's like,
too.
no, it's not okay. Send it back. And so
I feel you.
everybody has to have that one relative or friend, you know.
I'll just be like, don't 굳이,
worry,
don't
it's
talk,
okay.
don't say it, and we'll just don't come back.
Yeah,
if you don't
exactly.
like it, don't come
we
back.
won't come, especially if it's the first time. Like, let's say we've been there for a couple times. Then I'll be like, okay, you guys know me. You actually got this wrong in the nicest way.
Yeah.
But if it was the first time, yeah, we won't come back there. Especially if they got more than one thing wrong.
Oh yeah. But if they made a serious mistake, for example, like if they had hair in our food or something like that,
Then if
then
it's
you
like
would
that,
have to
then
talk.
I would be like, there's hair.
That's right.
That's
Then
the type of stuff that
we would talk.
I won't just like, because I can't eat it.
Yeah.
Or like if it's the wrong drink, then I'll be like, yeah, you actually got me the wrong drink.
Yeah.
But if it's
When they
like
got the
food
wrong
that I
order.
didn't order and it looks good, then I'll be like, even though this isn't what I ordered, I'm going to give it a try. And if I like it, I'm just going to eat it. I don't really care. As long as it wasn't expensive. But then again, it's hard. It's hard. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It depends on the day.
One time, my family, we had a meal and we found a nail, like a toenail or fingernail. I don't even know.
How does that even work? What?
it was disgusting.
What are you clipping your toes or your
I don't
fingers
know.
while
And
you're...
one time I found a big insect, the insect that I hate the most, a cockroach.
A cockroach?
Yeah.
How
I don't even want to say the word.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Their restaurant's gonna go downhill. I'm gonna call the inspector on y'all. What the heck?
I know there have been those crazy
that's
situations.
so gross.
That was 엉망이야.
Oh,
엉망.
so
A big
seriously,
엉망.
No,
Yeah.
ew.
In those situations, you have to tell the person. You're just curious. Yeah. Oh. Anyways, moving on to the next expression.
Yes.
Next, we're gonna look at the line 상태가 말이 아니야. 상태.
I do not know what 상태.
상태 means condition or
Okay.
state.
Okay.
So it could be a physical, emotional, or mental 상태.
Okay.
So 말이 아니야 means an idiomatic expression meaning to be unspeakably bad.
Oh.
So 상태가 말이 아니야 is yet another way to say I'm a hot mess.
Sorry, I was saying there's a I forgot there's a song that's like that, but yes.
So talking about room, my room is an indescribable mess. Would be translated to 방 상태가 말이 아니야. 엉망이야 말이 아니야. 상태가 말이 아니야.
So which one's like worse?
Worse,
엉망 or
상태가 말이 아니야.
which one would be like more messy?
They're equally.
They're equal. Just
bad.
depends on like your feeling on whichever one comes first into
That's
your.
right.
Okay.
But I guess 엉망 is easier because it's
Yeah,
shorter.
because that's one thing that I think I'll take from it.
Yeah.
The other one is good too, but it's so long that I'm not gonna be able to remember it unless people, constantly tell me this all the time.
Or when your physical health is breaking down, like your body's breaking down. 몸 상태가 말이 아니야. 몸 상태가 말이 아니야. It hurts here, 여기저기 다 아프고 몸 상태가 말이 아니야.
It happens when you start to get older. I'm starting to feel it in my back a lot of the times, and my knees start to crack.
Me too. My ankles too.
Exactly.
Or babies. Or Liz is saying babies. Yeah. But 아파 여기저기 다 아파. 몸 상태가 말이 아니야.
Exactly.
Or 제 지금 상태가 말이 아니야. She's in a bad place right now, so 그냥 leave her alone.
Exactly.
냅둬. 상태가 말이 아니야.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in the song, the protagonist is feeling like she's a hot mess and having a bad hair day when she sees her crush walking toward her. So she says this to herself. 모른 척 지나가죠. However, we are running out of time, so we're just going to listen to the song right away.
Okay.
All right, so here is Dolphin by Oh My Girl. That was Dolphin by Oh My Girl.
I love that song so much.
Me too. It's such a cute song.
Yeah.
And we were just watching their stage performance. So cute.
They're
So sweet.
really good performers.
And
all
you
really-
were telling me that you went to their concert.
Yeah, their recent 10th anniversary concert, which was I believe was it April? April, I believe. April or May.
How was it?
It was so good. I mean, they played all of their hit songs as well as a couple of duets and solos. They were really good. They're all were really good performers.
It's surprising how it's already their 10th anniversary.
I know, right?
Because they still seem like babies or 신인들 to me.
They don't age.
I know.
They don't age.
How
They all
so
look so
adorable.
beautiful, literally.
Yeah, yes. And it's already time to say goodbye.
No.
Have a wonderful week,
too.
and we'll see you next Monday.
Okay.
Do you have any schedules coming up?
I have practice today.
Uh-huh.
Nothing new.
Well, good
Y'all
luck.
know.
Good luck to your practice,
Thank
and
you.
have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. We're going to say goodbye to NV and also close the show with &1 and their song Kickstart. So thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been Hyerim with producers Christina Saw and Kwon Chae-ryung and writer Liz. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow. Bye.